people! Hey there, fools. Mizzah Tee here, back with another video. This video will actually have two kind of main objectives, two main ideas. I'm gonna just start with the GameCube kind of bias afterthought. My video I did, I don't know how long ago it was, maybe even 2 years now, called GameCube Proves Anti-Nintendo Bias. I'll leave a link in the description below. So you can check it out. I was just basically saying how GameCube did a lot of things right, got mostly everything right, and the third-party developers still shunned it. I'm not going to retread the stuff in that video, the arguments I made. So if you want to check that video out first, pause this and come back, do that. Because I'm sure I'm going to see in the comments, well, blah, 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 while I address that in the GameCube video. So... but this one, I guess I just kind of missed this and didn't address it, and I've seen it a few times later because I brought up the GameCube and how great it was and why, even though it had all the things right, I felt like it did everything right mostly, that it still didn't get the third-party support, and I just said that just proves the bias. But there's a couple of things that I left out of that video, that actually, well, at least one of them I wanted to put in there. I just didn't do it while I was making the video. And that one thing was, benefits of the mini disc. Obviously, one of the downfalls of the mini disc is that it was small, and so you had to do multiples, and you couldn't fit, 6th-gen games on, for the most part. Nintendo had no problem doing that because they're really good at compression, but a lot of companies didn't do that, and so I just wanted to talk about that in the video, in my GameCube Proves video. Again, check it out first if you haven't. In that video, I talk about how it was no problem. People say that the mini disc was a problem because third parties had to put their games on multiple discs. It was too small, blah, blah, blah. But I made a pretty good example and reason why that was just BS, because companies had been doing that no problem before. You can go back to the PC, you can go back to computers with games that were on multiple floppy disks even, and multiple CDs as well. But you know, I talked about like Final Fantasy games on the PlayStation. They weren't on one disc; they were on multiple discs, and that wasn't a problem. So why was it a problem if you couldn't fit your game on a GameCube disc to do multiples? And there were games that did it. There were games on GameCube that did have multiple discs. I don't know why they're escaping me now. I'm pretty sure Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes had multiple discs. I can't remember right now because I don't have it in front of me, but that was just, that's just an example. And again, Xbox 360 after it had games with multiple discs. So why was the GameCube's having multiple discs a problem? I just said that was BS. And not only was it not a problem, it was a benefit. Because what killed the Dreamcast, one of the things that killed the Dreamcast was people pirating games, burning games on the CD. It was pretty easy to do that thanks to the Windows operating system, the Windows CE. People were burning games, GD-ROMs onto CDs, and playing games on there, from the CD. And a benefit, a good thing about the mini disc was that they were even harder to pirate. They were harder to copy and steal from. So that was a benefit to third-party developers. They should have been happy to put games on there because they know for the most part they wouldn't get stolen, they wouldn't get ripped. So that not only was the mini disc not a problem because you can do multiple discs, but it was a benefit because of the piracy, anti-piracy. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. And another thing I kept hearing was, well, the GameCube didn't do well because Nintendo, being Nintendo, didn't care about online. And I keep hearing that, funnily, this year a lot. I see people talk about, they'll go on a little comment rant, and they'll throw that in on a video that really didn't have anything to do with that. But I've seen people say that, and they say, well, Nintendo didn't care about online. And I'm like, okay, you're right for the most part. I'll concede that. But the thing is, online gaming, even though it really started with the Dreamcast, and Dreamcast had its success and failures, online gaming didn't really get started on home consoles until 2003-ish, 2004. Like, it really started hitting its stride a little bit later in the generation. So it shouldn't have affected GameCube early on, especially. But let's just say it did. Well, there is a console out there that had at the time the best online multiplayer capabilities. It had also a lot more third-party support than the GameCube did, and it managed to sell roughly 2 million more consoles. And that is the Xbox original, the original Xbox. The original Xbox had full-on DVDs. It had third-party support, pretty darn good, and it also had the best online experience, which was Xbox Live, which is still Xbox Live. It had the best online experience for gamers, and even though it had that and the GameCube didn't, it only managed to sell 2 million more consoles. So to me, that says, yeah, obviously the original Xbox didn't sell well in Japan, but it didn't sell that great in North America either. So even to me, that says that even though this console has the DVDs, and it had, my main point, the online capabilities, and the best, even better than Sony's, which sold 150 million consoles, it still only managed to sell 2 million more consoles than the GameCube did. I think it was 24 million for the original Xbox and 22 million for the original GameCube. You can check those numbers. I'm pretty sure they're pretty close if they're not right on. So, yeah, so your online argument about why the GameCube didn't sell well doesn't really hold water, because the best online experience was on Xbox One, original Xbox, and it still didn't help that console sell. So, yeah, you're going to have to find a new argument. So I think I've destroyed the mini disc argument, and I know I've destroyed the online capabilities argument, because the original Xbox. So I'm sure people find nuance and, well, this is, well, if you got to do all that, then your argument isn't that strong. So just saying that. All right, now, so the main point, the main topic of this video, which is what's in the title, is about rumors, me saying, people not using common sense is Nintendo's fault. So this argument has been brought to me directly, that, rumors going wild on the Nintendo side is Nintendo's fault. And one of the things that people point to when they say that is that, well, Nintendo was the one that mentioned NX and at E3 2015. They're the ones who mentioned it, so rumors are their fault when people talk about NX. And I'm like, see, we have to understand that people, when they make these arguments, they don't fully remember the environment we're in, what was going on at the time, and all that. And so I have to remind them with this. Remember, there was talk about Nintendo, in 2015, there was talk about Nintendo doing the mobile thing. They were going to go with do mobile stuff. And there was this panic, more panic from rumors. There was this panic about, when Nintendo was going to stop making home consoles, the Wii U was a failure. They're going to stop making home consoles, and we're done. They're done, and I'm done with Nintendo, blah, blah, blah. Not everybody. A lot of people were saying that, based on, the rumors that Nintendo was going to go mobile only. And there was a lot of people speculating that just because they said they were going to do mobile games and stuff too, and apps. So they were basically forced into saying, no. We are going to make a new home console, codenamed the NX. And so they addressed basically rumors, And what did it get them? It got them even more rumors. It got them a plethora of rumors about, the NX. So this is why you can't really address rumors. You can't you can't address rumors, and you can't address civil unrest amongst your fan base, because when you do that, you say, no, we're doing this, then all the rumors will shift to what this is. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't just, so they got, people wanted to know what they were doing. Were they going to do mobile only? And they said, no, we're not going to do mobile only. We have this thing called the NX. And then everything went to, well, the NX, and what is the NX, and blah, blah, blah. So it's like, they can't win. You can't win when you try to address rumors. And so what I've been saying is that rumors, there's nothing inherently wrong with rumors. It's just when people get ridiculous, and rumors can be fun. And I'm going to use this as an example. One of my favorite shows on TV is The Walking Dead. And it ended on a cliffhanger last season 6. I think it's season 6. Ended on a cliffhanger, right? About the comics and all that stuff. Everybody speculates who, died, basically, because you don't show who got bashed in the head at the end. And everybody's freaking out, wondering if it's their favorite character, blah, blah, blah. So there is a rumor mill basically stirred up on the internet. From articles to YouTube, I've seen so many YouTube videos about speculation on who it could be and all the use of angles and I've seen speculation about every character and how it was a really good argument about every character. So basically, every character died at the end of the season 6 of Walking Dead. And we know that's the case. That's not the case. It was one person. If you know about the comics, I don't think it's going to be the person from the comics. But anyway, that's basically what I'm saying, is that rumors are nothing new. And in this case, rumors they're fun. They're like, oh, well, could it be this person? Could it be that person? And that's nothing. That's cool when it comes to video games too. When it comes to Nintendo NX speculation, oh, could it be this? Could it be that? But the difference is, and the stuff that gets on my nerves is not that could it be that. It's definitely that. That's the stuff that drives me nuts. Oh no, it's definitely that. And then you'll have these people, oh, Nintendo, why are you doing this? This is so stupid. I'm done. But it's a rumor. And so I don't have a problem with rumors. I have a problem with when people take rumors emotionally personal and take them as fact. Rumors are fun. I've always liked rumors about the next console. People talking about that and stuff. But this is different. This is what I'm talking about. What I get annoyed with, what I made my Nintendo NX Pandemonium videos was about that stuff, where people look at the rumor and they look at every rumor. Even though the rumor changes the console completely every time, they look at every rumor as a fact and they go bananas. Oh, how could they make this? Oh, this is some casual blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's super powerful. It was way more powerful than the PS4. Oh, I can't believe it's worse. It's less powerful than the Xbox One. And they just go back and forth. And it's these same people that go bananas. Now, to me, that's not fun. That's not a cool rumor. Cool rumors are, like I said, what they do with The Walking Dead, what they do with another one of my favorite shows, Game of Thrones. Those rumors are fine. People don't get all crazy. I'm going to stop watching the show if that happened. Those are the bad rumors. I'm going to quit watching. I can't believe they did this. Well, they didn't do it. And so, like I said, rumors by themselves aren't inherently bad. It's the people taking rumors as facts, even though every rumor changes the facts, basically, they still go crazy about it. And so what you're trying to tell me is that is the fault of Nintendo, or that is the fault of the producers of the show, say Game of Thrones or The Walking Dead, like I use an example. So people coming up with these crazy rumors and making clickbaity things, because I clicked on a lot of the rumor videos for Walking Dead because I just wanted to know. But it was fun. It was a fun experience. It wasn't like, oh, I hate Nintendo because of this. So you're telling me rumors are the fault of the producers, the creators, and not the fault of the fan base going nuts and going crazy and clicking on everything and making these people want to make these types of videos. The NX controller video wouldn't have got as much, views if people didn't care and go crazy about this stuff. And these people know that. And that's the point I was making. Like, that's the point I'm making. There's nothing inherently wrong with having fun with rumors when it's fun. But when you're getting emotional and wanting to boycott this based on nothing, based on somebody's idea or somebody's troll or whatever to get you to click their video or click on their article, then that is your fault. And so when like I said, when Nintendo tries to address rumors, it turns out bad, because when they addressed the rumors that they were going mobile only, and that's all they're going to focus on, and they said, no, we got a home console called the NX, then the rumors shifted to, oh my God, the NX is going to be this, the NX is going to be that. How does the company control people's need for rumors? Like, that really doesn't make any sense at all. So that's my argument. If you agree, disagree, let me know in the comments below. That's it for this video, and I'll see you fools next time. Peace out.
Oh yeah, and one more thing. Play everything, you silly Nintendo fags.
And thank you all for watching Mizzah Tee Show.